Hello viewers, welcome back to another edition of Vocation. So today with me in the studio is Reverend Fr Peace Ike, a Salesian of Don Bosco. So Fr Peace, welcome, and we are very happy to have you with us and to have this conversation with you about your vocation story and everything that has to do with that. So welcome.
Thank you very much. I'm glad to be here, and I hope we'll make good interaction.
Thank you. For sure, we're going to make a good interaction. The vocation stories in the Salesian life are always interesting, and it's good that people come to know about these stories, especially the young people, so that maybe they can get cues from these stories to also help them to discern about their own vocations and things like that. So you are welcome. So on a quick one, can you please give us a rundown of your vocation story? What was it like? How did you come to know the Salesians of Don Bosco?
Thank you very much for this wonderful question, and also for inviting me. Of course, I've been introduced. My name is Fr Peace Ike. My vocation story started way back, early 2000. However, I came in contact with the Salesian first in my life when I met some Salesians working. They came to Abuja to fix our pews in our parish. So that was my first contact with them. However, as the work progressed, there came a need for kind of payment, down payment of the pews. Our church was just completed and we needed to equip it. So that was how my parish priest sent me to come to Ondo to make the payment. Then this money transfer is not it's just that. So I have to make the physical check payment. So while there, I slept over. It's not easy to move from Abuja to Ondo, so it's not a day's journey. You have to go the next day. So while waiting to travel back the next day, I noticed the oratory. Young people, wow, quite festive. We are going in that Ondo community. That was when something started. Then I had to mention this intention because I didn't go once, I went twice.
Okay.
So the second time, what I've seen before and what I'm seeing again, I say, no, really, happiness is here. Maybe I can work out. So that's how the discussion started. And then I get in touch with Father Silvio, then novice master, and some other conference like Antoine, Chiemeka. Some of them I knew that Chiemeka was in Abuja, his brother. So when we started introducing ourselves, we realized that they are my parish self. Antoine with his brother, where we both served Mass in St. Matthew's Amobia. So then Antoine was a small boy, very young. So these two I know, and then I said, fine, it's possible. It's possible if you wish. So my journey started from there. And I can assure you, since that time till now, I never regret, because one thing leads to another. So I talk to Silvio, write, come and see this. So one thing. Today, I'm a priest. I am working in the mission, and I am still enjoying my vocation. And I can also advise young people there. It's a way to happiness. If you think you are called, why not give it a trial? And not only a trial, commit yourself to it. It will become a reality.
Yeah, good. Well, fantastic. Yes. Now, vocation story, from going to pay for pews, you discover that God is calling you to this particular way of life. Definitely, it was not an easy journey. So, what were the challenges you faced in making this decision? Your parents, your family members, were they all in support of this decision?
Some people say mine was like a late vocation. People say late answer. So depending on what you want to choose to call it.
Yeah.
Yes. Before joining the Salesian, I'm already a graduate of mass communication. I'm working. So, but getting in touch with them, seeing the environment, probably God will calling me, okay, but it was that contact that triggered this. And I was working. Okay, so I wasn't like I'm roaming around, no. I was not young. At the time I joined Salesians, I was 32, 33. So you can say late answer or late vocation. So I joined them. I'm working. I finished serving. I served in Abuja. I was doing a lot of things. I know I do one or two things, but I wasn't discouraged. So it's not like my parents trying to descend me. No, I'm already a man. As at that time, I could have married.
Yes.
I had my car. I work in the FCT, Federal Capital Development Authority. So I'm earning a living. I stay in Abuja there. So, but once I become conscious of my vocations, it didn't matter anymore. I wanted to join the Salesian. So if I say, my work, I had to resign. In fact, I retired. I'm a pensioner. If I reach age 60, because I retired before the age of 40. Yeah. So even when I was retiring from some people say, what? We are looking for work. You are going away. How? Can we come and replace you? Not possible. But so I collect my gratuity. I don't chop that one. The pension will come on board as soon as I think I clock 60. Now I'm 52. So to be clocks, I start collecting. 52 plus. Wow. So that is it. It's not that it's a bed of roses, like Don Bosco's dream of roses and thorns. Yeah. It wasn't at all. There are many places you hit. Okay, I'll tell you one story about my vocation. When I think God is calling me, then in Abuja, I used to organize prayer. They call it Brock Rosary. Okay, yeah. Open a place like that. We opened 2 places like in our area because I was groomed like that. So I opened a place. So we used to go there to organize children to pray in the evening. So when I think I had this call, voice from God, as I told the owner of that place, man has died now. I explained to them, I think I want to join the Salesian. And I told my Oga supported. But this man, as I was leaving the house, the wife asked him, he didn't know I heard her asking him. He said he wants to become father. Does he look it? How do I have to look it? After talking all this, he was whispering to the husband, does he look it? Oh, I felt so bad. One disappointment. I said, how can this woman haven't accepted, after this good talk and now so asking this question indirectly, which means, I tell you, I didn't develop animosity towards her. Rather, when I joined now, I said, God, you heard what they said. I know you don't call the equipped, rather you equip those you call. Therefore, make me look it. I also became a prayer point. So I tell my story, because by today I would not like to look at her face, but if I don't look it, make me look it, so that can do work for you. I know I love young people. You know me, 2 of us know each other, so now you called me. I've been serving mass, I've been doing this, I'm working, I left my job, I follow you. Make me look it, even if I don't look it. One disappointment. Of course, to study philosophy is a dry course. Yeah. It's necessary sometimes, there's ups and downs there. But so, despite these challenges, I can assure you that there is no profession in life you would like to participate or do, or you belong to, or you want to achieve something that you will not pay a due. You really have to work hard. So you have to study, show that you are happy. Some lecturers will pull you here and there. Remain focused, steadfast, remain loyal, and then available. Just like that, because when they pull you, realize that you are malleable. Finish. But if they pull you think this guy say, look, I give up, I can't. You scatter everything now. So there are ups and downs, but today they are all the story with a happy ending. I'm now a priest of the Most High God, the Catholic Church.
The most important thing is that you are happy.
Very happy.
What you are doing.
Very, very happy.
When God calls you, He equips you. You can't call yourself in this kind of a journey. You can't call yourself in this kind of vocation. And Fr Peace is not Fr Peace. It's not just Salesian, a priest. He's also a missionary. So please, can you tell us about the missionary dimension of your priesthood?
Yes, my missionary journey started more than 5 years ago. After my ordination, I worked in Abuja briefly, and then I was transferred to Djibouti. And Sijabo, after about 2-3 years, I was asked to go. That there was a space. Spiritans that manage a particular parish have left that parish and they want the Salesians because the bishop had requested for Salesian for a long time. So that time they said, now we have a place for you. So they needed conference to go there. The Gambia is English speaking, but it is like inside Senegal, it's French. So the AFU, I think the FW or ATE that is responsible for that within the province, they don't have enough personnel to do English. So that was the first experiment the congregation is doing, bringing 2 provinces, English speaking and French speaking. So that was how I was taken to represent AFW with FO to form one community in the Gambia. So that's how I became a missionary. I was not sent to go and study missionary. Rather the Basanias then was regional, brought my own cross. And they called me, they say you will learn on the job. So that was how I did not go to Rome to study the course. But it has its own challenges. But if you are, how do I put it now? Is it available? Okay, Father Peter was with me, and Father Wojnarowski, yes, was the rector, was in charge. Yeah, I became the administrator. And then we have another priest from Peru. He was the parish priest. And the practical friend is Sheldon from India. Was managing the youth center, more or less. So we are all together working as a team. So yeah, it's wonderful. But they also understand French, and Father Peter also understand French. Those other 2, they have to study English. Together we worked hard. If I started hearing small, bonjour, bonsoir, ça va, most of them. Also learning something, but it's not a French-speaking country, English. So the journey was okay. It was in a village of Konkuja Mariama, the Gambia. And of course, you know, Gambia is a tourist destination. It is known as Smiling Coast of Africa. They are a little bit above 2 million inhabitants. Cali population is a little over, our church Christians are above 200,000. So they always classify Catholic, the Christians there, less than 10%. However, even if it's 10%, the Christians there are quite active. It is a one diocese country. Okay, so we have 20 parishes. We manage one, St. Francis of Assisi. The population of the parish is less than 5,000 because we have 13 outstations. But within 13 outstations, there are not so many. Maybe you can get between 150. People also are Christian, but they don't come to church. Yeah, so it requires a lot of primary evangelization because people that are Christian for months, but practice because mixed with tradition. Some like to marry 2 wives, some confusion here and there. But it's a challenge and nice too. So you are bringing the good news cheerfully, and people are adhering to the gospel messages. They don't wed easily, but you make it for maybe in a year you can make like 5 weddings or 10. But the death is steady because people have to die and you bury them. But I can assure you that mission, if you apply yourself well and you're available, fine, there won't be much problem, despite the challenges you can have. During rainy season, there are communities you may not access if you don't have good vehicle 4x4. Or you carry vehicle one day, inside the water, you go back and change. So catechists, we also work with catechists. We have 3 priests to cover 13 hours, so it's not possible. So we share. Some can get mass, some can get service. Some are very far. You have to drive long. During the hot season, it's very hot. Dust. If you have some health challenge, you can go. Like I don't need much dust in the eye. So some trigger something. So you manage yourself. But I can assure you that the white people brought religion for us. Some of them die of mosquito attack. So if you know that they suffered, and you are giving back what you've learned, it gladdens your heart. So I'm happy I'm in that mission, and gradually, also the mission will be coming to an end. So I am working hard to end well. Story with a happy ending. Yeah. So there are other young people who wants to go, fine. Because if you go there and put good landmark, well, a lot of success is recorded, I can assure you that it's like that. That maybe you imagine a school, there will be no toilet. Okay, nursery, primary, this. So we have to mobilize, beg for money, and then some volunteers come in, seeing the situation. So children. So we have received some kind of support. Renovated some schools, youth center, built now one school block of 3 classrooms, then a Dumbo school, processing center. Well, did training on honey, beekeeping, and stuff like that. So there are a few things we have also achieved. The place much better than we met it. So that is the little I can tell you about that.
Beautiful, fantastic. So, Fr Peace, thank you very much. Last words, advice to young conference who wants to take on this missionary kind of vocation inside the Salesian vocation. Because at the end, we are also a missionary congregation. But some people would say, a mission land is where I am. Like Nigeria now, my mission land is Nigeria. Some people will say, my mission land is Poland, and my people need the gospel and things like that. But there are others who are like, okay, yeah, even though my mission land is here, I would like to go outside also to proclaim the gospel, to bring the good news of Christ and of the gospel to the young people over there. So these people that have this idea, what are your words for them?
Well, the catchword, as you just tried to say, that we can be missionary wherever we are. Therefore, bloom where you are planted. If you are here, you're not from here, I think from Edo State, and you come here, you're working here, you are a missionary to the people of Lagos State. You do your work very well. Then if you see yourself outside the shores of the land, why not? You also do there. What is important, you are able to contribute your own quota in your own little way. Whatever you are giving, do it and do it well. Now, there are cultural shocks. That is, they do things not the way you do things. So when you meet it, you don't say, he didn't come there to to start teaching them or to tell them to abandon their culture because they have come. The way they speak may not be the way you speak. The way they behave may not be the way they behave. And there are things, if you come in contact with them, say, what? So you hold yourself, and then operate. Like in the East, ladies may not be comfortable not putting headgear or head tie. I can't remember seeing people with hair tie, except Reverend sisters. Okay. So those who put hair tie, no, they don't cover their hair at all. And so you cannot say no, but women are supposed to cover. No, that is their own problem. You don't do that. So there are many things, cultural shock, but as an advice to young people, to young conference, be available if you want to work as nations of your land here. Nigeria is big enough to help other smaller countries. In fact, the population of the Gambia is not even up to the state in Nigeria. So you would like to go and then bring in something to the table. You go there with that humility, you will see. So you don't have in mind that mindset that I'm going there to convert them now, the lost sheep of whatever the word. No. When you reach there, you know there will be a pattern you have to develop. First of all, let them accept you. When they accept you, they now be able to listen to what you're saying, and then gently, it will impact on them. Like Don Bosco, first step, and then be available for their needs. If you can help, we help, okay, but console them, encourage them, because they are quite poor as well. So it's not only Nigeria poverty, there are people who are also very poor. But your consoling words, your availability, your understanding of the situation, and how you apply yourself. Like I teach in the school as well. In the classroom, you teach in part so that they will have the message of salvation and you'll be happier. So young people, young conference, mission is important too, because everybody cannot be here. There must be a time you will also give a little bit to the people around you. And as you give, you will also receive. Okay, so that's my advice for young people. To be a good Salesian or to go for mission is important too. It's a way we also give what we have in abundance.
Bloom where you are planted. These are the words of Fr Peace Ike, our guests on the show Vocations. So, Fr Peace, we are so grateful for you passing by, stopping by the studio to have this conversation with us. And we hope to have you some other time.
Thank you
so much
for having me.
Thank you. So, viewers, this is the end of this episode of Vocations. Sit back and relax for other interesting and enticing stories of vocations to the Salesian life and vocations, stories of other kind of vocations in the world, like vocations to the marital life and vocations to brotherhood. That is another aspect of the religious life. So you just follow us and keep tapping the like buttons and subscribing to our YouTube channel to get all of these informations as they are posted.